Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in today's video I'm going to go over all the Marvel Cinematic Universe 4K steelbooks in my collection. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, with the Universal recent release of The Incredible Hulk on 4K steelbook form, that brings up to date the Marvel Cinematic Universe collection in 4K on steelbook, mostly exclusive to Best Buy. Now, I know steelbooks aren't for everybody and people like to just collect whatever they want, you know, whether it's slipcover, but I prefer steelbooks and I like to have a nice uniform collection. And for the longest time, The Incredible Hulk was the lone standout in that set. So now it all is up to date. All the movies in the cinematic universe of Marvel have been brought to 4K in either slipcover, but importantly for me, steelbook form. So I thought I would go over all the titles that I have in my collection. All right, now let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. Okay, as you can see, I have my Marvel Cinematic Universe 4K Steelbook Collection separate from the rest of my 4Ks and my Blu Rays. Got their own little shelf here, a couple little, you know, Endgame and Infinity War knickknacks there. But yeah, got their own shelf. Just want to keep them kind of readily accessible. So, and I also have them in a mix of chronological and release order. You know, like you have, I have the original Iron Man would be the first one, and then of course as they progress through the series, as you notice, like Guardians of the Galaxy, let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 are next to each other, even though the release order was much later. So we're going to break these down individually, and of course we have the Avengers set here, and Spider-Man Far From Home being the last one released. So, alright, yeah, that's pretty much the shelving aspect. So, alright, let's check these out individually. Okay, so the first one we have in the collection is the original Iron Man. Now, when Marvel started releasing these steelbooks a little bit later, Iron Man was like given like kind of the new poster art style that I think they're trying to do that with all the steelbooks, but as of right now, this is what we have. And then the back cover, the spine, and interior, disc artwork. And we got image of Tony Stark. So, all right, and that is Iron Man. Okay, so we have the Universal Pictures release of The Incredible Hulk finally on steelbook form, which brings the entire steelbook collection up to date. Before I show this one off, I am going to do a giveaway for the 4K digital code that was included with the steelbook. And in order to enter, hashtag MovieGuy365 in the comments section of this video. You need to like the video and be subscribed to the channel. I will announce somebody 1 week from today, so that will be Friday, October 16th. Good luck. All right, so now here we have the steelbook, and the back cover looks really nice. And the spine. Of course, we have the interior. I always like disc artwork. It's really appreciated. So, all right, that's it. All right, now let's move on to the next. Okay, we have Iron Man 2 here, and I've always, at least in the comic books, I've always liked the red and silver, the Silver Centurion armor, and I'm glad they did it in this movie to a degree. It's nice to see it on the front cover as well. So, and then we have the back, and the spine, and interior. Nice look there. So, okay, move on to Thor. All right, we have the first Thor steelbook form. As you can see, it matches the Iron Man 1 and 2 cover. And then we have the back cover as well. Interior. I always enjoyed Thor. I think it's pretty underrated. I mean, yeah, he's still finding himself as far as a character goes with Chris Hemsworth, but I think he did a really good job. So, All right, next, Captain America. Yeah, I really like the cover art they chose for this one, and I don't know if you can really tell, but you have a nice little extra shine to the shield and the star. It's really a smooth looking artwork. And the back cover, on the spine. Disc art and interior artwork. So, looks pretty sharp. Alright, that brings us to the first Avengers movie. And really, you know, it's good artwork, not the best, not what I would have chosen. I actually preferred on the artwork on the 4-disc edition steelbook set I'll show you at the end. But, yeah, it looks okay. And then we have the back, the spine, some artwork. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, not my favorite, but still a nice addition. Alright. And the final Iron Man movie, Iron Man 3 here. It's definitely, you know, not the best Iron Man, but it still has enjoyable moments. And we got the back on the spine. So, got him just kind of casually chilling out. So, alright. And we have Thor the Dark World here, as you can see, using the same style. And then the back cover, spine, interior. It's nice interior cover art. Looks good. Okay. Now let's move on to the Winter Soldier. Okay, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Steelbook. The cover art's good. It looks a little busy, but it's still really nice artwork overall. Then we have the back, spine, and the artwork on the discs. Still one of my favorite Marvel movies. It's definitely in my top 5. So, alright. And we have Guardians of the Galaxy with pretty much the, you know, representation of the poster art here. It's not too bad. You'll notice the difference between this one and the second movie in just a few moments. That's fine. And they, you know, honestly, like, this is the appropriate artwork they would have used for the backdrop. That's definitely what, it was a no-brainer. So, alright, let's move on to Guardians 2. Okay, Guardians 2, which was the first 4K edition released on the Marvel Cinematic Universe series. And, yeah, as you can see, it definitely doesn't have the poster art from a lot of the newer ones, but it also has some embossing here, which is pretty cool with Groot. Do not push. We have the back cover, spine, interior. Included extra stuff here in this particular version. Oh, they also included the 3D, which I still use on my other system. So really nice. Okay. Alright, so Avengers Age of Ultron here, which has some nice embossing. And it still has kind of, it looks like the first Avengers movie, you know, at least from the cover art. And the back cover with Ultron. Spine. The interior. I like the interior artwork for this. Looks really nice. So, not too bad. Alright. Okay, we have the original Ant-Man here. And I think this is one of the last new cover art styles that Marvel put on their steelbooks. I think Black Panther actually being the last one, but this is one of the last. So, alright. Back cover, spine. And we have the disc art. The artwork and the interior. right, next up, Civil War. Yeah, I really like the cover artwork on Captain America Civil War. It's really nice. Definitely wish I owned the poster for this one, or the walls to hang it up. Honestly, it's no space here. But, okay, there's the back cover. That's fine. And it's pretty good interior artwork as well for this one. So, alright, next up, Black Panther. Okay, this is the original Black Panther 4K Steelbook Edition. They have since reissued it with the style of like the Iron Man's and Captain America's. I haven't picked that one up yet. That is on my wish list. But as of right now, I do have the original. I really love this image here. I think it's very artistic. It looks great. That's fine. And of course, this is also one of the few Marvel 4Ks on disc that supports Dolby Vision. I think it might be the only one. I can't remember if Guardians has it or not. Guardians 2 has it. But, alright, so that is the original Black Panther 4K Steelbook. Spider-Man Homecoming, released by Sony, so this was not released by Disney and Marvel Studios, so it's going to have different style to it, and honestly this one I like, not so much on Far From Home, but this one looks pretty good. We got Iron Man in the background. I do like the back cover art of this one. It really looks nice. The spine. And there's not much to show off there. So he's a little lazy on this one. So, all right. Okay, we have Doctor Strange 4K Steelbook. It has pretty much the same style as like Captain America and Iron Man. As you can see, the poster art, and the Agamotto on the back, and the spine. Interior. I think this is also one of the Steelbooks. I definitely prefer the Blu Ray 3D version, which I'll show you in a moment, just real quick, versus, you know, this one. Like, I love, this is one of my favorite all-time Steelbooks. I really love the look of it. I wish they would have replicated this for the 4K, as you got there. But, yeah, absolutely. This is like a really nice looking steel, minus the disc art, of course, so. All right, let's move on to Thor Ragnarok. Now, rumor had it that before the pandemic hit and COVID-19, they were going to re-release Thor Ragnarok in the same style as like Captain America, Iron Man, and the first two Thor movies. That obviously hasn't happened yet. It still can happen down the line, but as of right now, we have the OG Steelbook. And not loving the artwork altogether, but it's still nice. It's still nice. And then we have disc. Strangely enough, no artwork on the Blu Ray disc for this one, but all right. Then we have the interior, Thor versus Hulk. Now this brings us to Avengers: Infinity War, one of my favorite Steelbooks. I love the Infinity Gauntlet as far as the storyline goes. You know, from the comics and now brought to the screen. This is like kind of like my fanboy dream. But I think it's a really cool looking cover. And I have the 3D that's pretty much, it matches this one as well. It just has some embossing on the glove itself. But yeah, really love this cover. And then we have the spine. The artwork. Nice shot of our cast. Alright, next up, Ant-Man and the Wasp. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp. As you can see, it's the OG artwork. No idea if they were planning on making a new version of this one, but, you know, time will tell. And then we have the back cover, the spine, the artwork there. Very nice interior. Alright, next up, Captain Marvel. Okay, we have Captain Marvel here. Once again, using the OG style of the artwork for the Steelbook. And the back cover. I like the back cover. Honestly, the back cover is probably my favorite part of this one. The spine. And we have the disc art. It's always nice. Not too bad. So, I'll be honest, I was a little underwhelmed with this Steelbook artwork for Avengers Endgame. I kind of expected something a little bit more epic. But, you know, it is what it is. Still an okay cover, though. I do like the back cover a little bit more than the front. The spine. So we got some extra artwork. So, it's the interior art. And which brings us up to Spider-Man Far From Home, and honestly my least favorite artwork of all the Steelbooks. I don't know what Sony was thinking, just a bunch of floating heads, but, you know. There we go, back cover. The spine. Once again, Sony not really sparing any expense with the artwork. And finally, the Best Buy exclusive Avengers 4-movie collection. This was actually sent to me by a subscriber last year, and it was such a very generous thing that he did. And it's still one of my favorite Steelbooks in this set. And we got the 4 movies in there, and I actually do prefer the artwork. And of course we have the first Avengers movie, which uses the poster art, the advanced one sheet, and then spine and interior. Looks really nice. It's definitely very stylized. Looks really good. And of course, both this movie and the first Avengers are pretty much identical to the Steelbooks used from the Blu Ray days and the Blu Ray 3D combo pack. So, yeah, this looks really good. Spine, interior, disc art. It's really good. Really nice artwork. Avengers Infinity War. I really dig it. Advanced cover art. I actually have this poster hanging up in my home theater room. It's really good. And interior. Not loving the interior artwork, I'll be honest, but you know, it's still good. It's still fine. So, yeah. Alright. And Avengers Endgame, last part of this particular collection. Back cover, spine. And the same 3 discs from the normal edition. And there's Cap. You're all majestic. So, and that is it for the Steelbooks. So that is my 4K exclusive Steelbook collection featuring all the films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe up to date. Let me know in the comments section below, are you a Steelbook collector and do you have them part of your regular collection? Do you have them set aside like I do? I'm curious to hear about it in the comments section. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.